The last time I got a traffic ticket, it was because I was playing rap music in my truck. And it was gangster rap music. It was music that made me angry, enraged. And I was driving black and angry. And then that resulted in me getting my last traffic ticket. And that was about 15, 16 or 17 years ago. What happened is I was going to work one morning and I decided, instead of playing my usual classical music that I listened to in my truck, that I would switch it up and I would put in rap music, gangster rap, angry rap music. And I put that on in my truck and I was driving to work as a substitute teacher. I left Grand Terrace, went down Ritchie Canyon, and got out on Paris Boulevard, and I was headed to Butterfield Elementary School. And it was right somewhere off of Paris Boulevard in Moreno Valley. And as I drove along, that music was popping in my speakers, making me angrier and angrier. I don't know for what I was getting angry for, but I was driving very aggressively. And it had to do something with a school bus, and it had to do with a white police officer, but I saw lights in the back of my truck, and I knew I was in for trouble. I was in the mood, in the zone, enraged, and when the police officer approached, it was a big, nasty confrontation between a black 50-year-old man and a white police officer. The end result was that I got a traffic ticket, and that was the last ticket that I got. And I haven't had a ticket since, and I've been driving every day. I've driven all the way to New York, to Canada, Niagara Falls, from California, Indiana, Ohio, New Jersey, all the way up north in Northern California. I've been driving all around, and I've driven for Amazon, delivering packages to communities all around Southern California, from Westwood, well, maybe not Westwood, but Northridge, all the way out there near Magic Mountain, and Van Nuys, coming down towards Riverside, San Bernardino, and the desert cities all the way up into the mountains. And I haven't had a ticket, De Anza and beyond, and all the way to Temecula. And then after that, I was driving for the Lyft and Uber companies. Those are rideshare companies. And I've driven from San Bernardino to Las Vegas, from Los Angeles to Long Beach to San Diego, everywhere, without getting a ticket. And that is because I never put rap music in my truck again, in my car or van. And someone wanted to know what was the song that I was listening to that caused me to get a traffic ticket, and I don't recall. I wiped my memory clean, but I was in the zone from that song that I ended up fighting the ticket in court right there in Riverside in Southern California. And I went to court, an angry black man, and I was behaving badly. I lost the case, and the bailiff, a black bailiff, a big-looking guy, tapped me on the shoulder and tried to calm me down. And he said, "You know, brother, the judge going to lock you up because he'll give you contempt of court," because I was talking angrily to the judge. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I do not listen to rap music anymore. And I was over by my son's house earlier this evening, and he was showing me some brand new shoes, 4 pairs of shoes he got. 2 of them were Jordan shoes, and one of them, he told me, "Hey, that's a Travis Scott shoe." And I said, "Wait a minute. Isn't Travis Scott that rapper that had something to do with a stampede at his concert and people getting trampled to death?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Isn't that the same guy that's has something relations tied to Kendall Jenner, something like that. And he explained to me. Well, I asked him, because I have never listened to a Travis Scott song. I said, what kind of music does he do? And he said he's a rapper. I said, does he do angry music? He said, sure, certainly. He does high energy music with a dark vibe, very dark. He said the vibe is the kind of vibe that'll have his fans jumping up at the concerts wanting to punch each other in the face. That's the kind of energy that he brings. And I asked him, is it the same kind of energy like Chris Brown? And he said, no, Chris Brown brings a lot of energy, but it's light energy, not dark energy. So I don't know what it was that I listened to that day in my truck that caused me to get a traffic ticket. I only know that rap music, gangster rap, angry rap can cause people to do crazy and unnatural things. And driving badly that morning as a substitute teacher, going to work was not normal for me. And so I don't listen to rap music in my truck, in my car, that kind of music anymore.
I'm a running back, tell Shotty come grab on this. I'm like cheese, that lactose intolerant. I eat Mars like an astrologist. I like a move.